That since the beginning, so I'll never switch. I told her we gon' make it to the top, and when we get up there, I'm not gon' stop loving her. I ain't gon' put no one else above her. She my lady and I wanna show her.
Yeah, I'm gonna be using 4 bundles of GEMJ Beauty bundles, and you can see that I've already made the wig and I plugged the closure and I put my elastic band in there. And now, in order to keep my color from seeping into my closure, I'm gonna just use this regular Vaseline in order to do so. Start coloring, I use this regular plastic container and some hot water that I let boil, and then I let it sit for a little bit. So for my colors, I'm using Wild Cherry, Ruby Red, and Raging Red. So at first, I put in just the Wild Cherry, not the Wild Cherry. I just put in the Ruby Red and the Raging Red. And you're gonna see in a little bit that it came out just a little bit too fire truck for my liking. So now I'm dipping the wig in there, and I'm using the spoon to kind of submerge it at first. And like I said, you can tell, like, the red is pretty, but it was just a little bit too fire truck for me. So then I ended up adding the Wild Cherry to the water, and you can see that the water got darker. And now I'm dipping the wig back in there again after I added the color. And now you can see it's not like muted, but it's less bright, and that's what I wanted. So now I'm finished dipping the wig in and out of the water, and I'm gonna let it sit in the dye for about 15 minutes. And now I love the dimension that adding the Wild Cherry later in the process created. So I'm using the OGX Biotin and Collagen shampoo in order to wash the hair. So you can, y'all know you have to wash the hair until the water turns clear. So that's what I'm doing, and it took me like 4 times in order to get all the dye out. So for my conditioner, I'm using the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine conditioner, and I'm gonna put the wig in a bag and let it sit in there for about 15 to 20 minutes. So now it's been about 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm detangling the wig before I actually blow dry it. And y'all, it took me like 25 to 30 minutes to blow dry this hair. I'm not used to wigs that have 4 bundles. So this was new to me, but I loved how thick the bundles are. I didn't get a lot of shedding. The only shedding I got was when I washed it, and it was very few and far between. Also, y'all can see that I have a lot of pink spots. I don't know why, but I do. So I used some of the Raging Red that I had left, and I put that on top of some of the pink spots on top of the wig, because that's obviously what you're gonna see. So when I flat iron it, you're really gonna be able to see that beautiful cherry blood red that I was looking for. In this clip, you can tell that I did put some more red dye on top of it, and now I got that cherry red that I was really looking for. So now I'm about to flat iron it, and since this is 4 bundles, I had to split this wig up into 4 sections because I wasn't used to all this hair. So I'm just splitting it up into 4 sections, and I'm using the Paul Mitchell Skinny Serum to kind of go through it, and then I use the brush to make it go in there evenly. I don't know. So, you can see that I'm flat ironing it. I'm using the Hot and Hotter titanium flat iron, and you can see, y'all know how to flat iron. So I'm just gonna let y'all watch me go through it. On to my favorite part, which is flat ironing the closure. So I'm using smaller pieces than I do with the rest of the wig because I just like to be precise when it comes to stuff like that. And then after that, I go on top of it with the hot comb because the flat iron is good, but after you go over it with the hot comb, it makes it even flatter. So that's what I'm doing. So I lied. This part is my favorite part. So I take the Paul Mitchell Skinny Serum and I put it all over the wig, especially on the top for shine. And then I go back on top of it with the hot comb just so I can make sure I get all the lumps and bumps out of the way. You can't see my tracks, all that good stuff. So after that, I use this cheap foam. You can get it from Walmart. You can get it from Sally's. And I put that on top of the wig as well. This is how the hair turned out. It's a really pretty, vibrant red. Hair took really, really well to the dye. You see that it's still flowy, it's still silky. The details on this hair, I got this hair from GEMJAY Beauty. That's GEMJAY Beauty. And she's coming out with her platinum collection. And this is the hair from that collection. And it's so pretty. So I got a 20-inch closure, a 20, a 22, a 24, and a 26. I'm 5 feet tall, so it goes down to my butt. I think it goes past my butt. I just love this red on me. So you've come to the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. All my social media will be down in the description box, as well as the link to this hair. I'm gonna link her website down in the description box so y'all can shop, support Black businesses. So with that being said, I'll see y'all in my next video.